It's not often that you get a new product entering the market at the bottom end, a cheap as chips bullion coin that I have to say looks pretty damn good. Today we're going to have a look at the new Goddess Europa coins from Europa Bullion. Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a very warm welcome to you all joining me for this week's edition of In Focus Friday, the show where we take a good close look at cool things made of silver and gold. And this week's episode is sponsored by the very generous team at Europa Bullion, who are an Estonian-based bullion dealer. A couple of months ago, they gave me this incredible 1 kilo coin bar. It's actually a coin, amazingly. And they are now back with another product that they have very generously gifted me to showcase here on the channel. Their Goddess Europa coins. Now, in aid of true openness and transparency, I do want to emphasize that these have been gifted to me. I have not purchased these with my own money. However, there is no quid pro quo. I will never work with organizations that just want to blindly send me something for a positive review. I will only ever work with those that are willing to hear any criticisms that there might be about products. I mean, as it turns out, I really like these coins and I'm going to say some very nice things about them. But I do openly want to say to you guys that, it is a gift. I will be giving an open, honest, fair review of this product. And if you're interested, there are links down in the description below, and you can find out more information on Europa Bullion's website, all about these particular coins, and purchase them if you so wish. There are no affiliate bonus codes going on here. I am not tied financially to the success of these coins. My only benefit here is to be given and gifted these 20 ounces of silver, which is an incredibly generous sponsorship for this channel. So a big thank you to Europa Bullion for that. And a big thank you to you guys as well for making this channel something that is able to even achieve that. So what are these coins all about? And they are coins. The amount of times that I have had products from places like the Germania Mint, where they're not technically coins, they're rounds, and I get it wrong, is quite amazing. But these are actually coins, which is the first big thing to say. It means when dealers in the UK, dealers in Europe, I should say, have to sell them, it means that they can sell them as VAT-free products. Now, I know that doesn't mean a great deal for us in the United Kingdom at the moment because of the pirates at the border, which will tax anything and everything that comes through. But it is important if you have just rounds, which are relatively easy just to mint. Essentially, you can just go and get your design, your dies, and off you go. But a coin, that is something where you have to go through a few extra hurdles to get everything signed off, to get the Queen's portrait or whatever country's sigil on there. You need to have some big old hurdles stepped through. So these are aimed at the kind of lower end premium of the market. So these are basically meant to be some of the cheapest premium products. Cheapest premium products doesn't sound right. The cheapest products with the lowest premiums out there on the market. And I think that considering these are sold as a very cheap product, they look incredibly good. My only criticism for these, I guess, is that they are not priced higher because they should be. They're really very well made, very elegant. Now, this particular tube I've been trying to film with for a couple of times today. I've had quite a few retakes, and so you might see the odd little bit like here. I've been handling these with bare hands, so there might be a little bit of a fingerprint there. But when I opened this tube for the first time a couple of weeks ago when I received the coins, they were pristine, absolutely perfect. And they've been sat out here, I say sat out, they've been in the tube, but the tube's been open, so air has been able to get at them. They haven't toned up, they haven't milk spotted, we're going through them all. I haven't seen any major defects on them beyond what you'd expect for coins being supplied in a tube. So, from a manufacturing point of view, the quality is exceptionally high, really very good indeed. And, from that perspective, I have to commend Europa Bullion for that. As with any coin that's supplied in tubes, you probably will find the odd little ding, dent, scratch on rims or on Queen's heads profiles, or even on the actual detailing of the particular design of the coin, which in this case is the Goddess Europa herself riding that bull. And that's very apt for the silver markets? Are we about to head into the bull markets, or is it going to continue to be quite bearish with that sun in the background? Now, my perspective, and I do get this from a few other people as well. I'm not really too bothered about any kind of religious iconography that's on here about the goddess Europa, but there are certainly some members of coin collecting societies and communities that are not too keen on that kind of thing appearing on coins. But I mean, from my perspective, I'm really not too bothered at all. I think it looks rather attractive with its coin design. There's a lot of detailing that's gone into this. The die that's been used to make it has obviously had a lot of skill, energy, and effort made in. The only criticism I would say about the design is that the goddess Europa's face does look a little bit odd. It just looks like the forehead's a little bit big, or the detailing didn't quite transpose onto it quite as well. That's my only kind of criticism in terms of design. But otherwise, I really like the fact that it's kind of got this matte finish on all of the kind of raised parts of the detailing, and then of course the smooth flat finish on the back. That makes the light play incredible. You can see here all the different light that's shining off it in different angles. It really does look very, very nice indeed, from that perspective. On this side as well, with the Queen's head, really, really nice. It's almost, it's weird because it's not perfectly flat. As you can see, there are like these almost concave or convex light playing off it as it kind of flies around the coin, which I think is interesting. Very, very unique. I have not seen a coin looking quite this good at this kind of price point. And bear in mind, these are at the lower end of the premium price point. I think from my rough calculations, they started around sort of 15, 16, 17% over spot price, which for even sort of a European dealer is just, ridiculously good value for money. Especially as well, 4.9 silver, that's not to be ignored. A lot of the products that you see out there would be 3.9 silver for generic rounds and things like that, but 4.9 silver takes an extra step in the manufacturing process to ensure the purity of the silver there, which I think is a really, really good thing. In terms of mintage, there's 100,000 of these. So whilst they are, yes, a bullion product aimed at that kind of lower end of the market where you're going to get, cheapest chip prices, they've still got a very low mintage, all things considered. 100,000. I've seen products from Perth Mint with 100,000 mintage start really high in their premium. So lots of really good things in this coin's favour. Will it necessarily be the coin that everybody needs to have in their collection? I'm going to probably say no, and my honest and fair kind of criticism here, I don't think it's going to set the world on fire in terms of collectability, but as a bog standard bullion product, I don't think it was ever made to be a collectible product anyway, but as a bog standard silver coin to invest in, to buy, yeah, it's really, really good, and I would highly recommend anybody to check them out if you like the look of them. As I said earlier in the video, no ties financially to the success of these coins here, no affiliate codes, no anything like that. There's just a link in the description to where you can find them if you're interested in them, and you can purchase them at your own volition if you are so interested. For those of us in the United Kingdom, though, getting hold of these is of course going to be a little bit more difficult, but I believe there is a seller on the Silver Forum, Great British Bullion, who has some of these for sale. So if people on the forum are interested, there are definitely options and avenues that can be used to get hold of them. But otherwise, I believe that the Europa Bullion team will ship worldwide. They go anywhere in the world. So if you're interested, go and check them out. There's a link down in the description below. And let me know your thoughts on this coin. I think it's wonderful. I think it's a great little addition, and a big thank you to Europa Bullion for gifting me the roll of them. I really do appreciate it, and I'm sure I'll be featuring them in various silver rambling videos over the next coming weeks and months. Otherwise, that is it from me today. A big thank you for watching, and if you have enjoyed today's video, then make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next one. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.